Oh my god! Oh my god! This was amazing.
Outside in an all black drop, 10 rolled up when I'm out. Say they always get over here.
Hello guys, and welcome to episode 3 of our Total Beginners tutorial, and today we'll be taking a look at Faction Wars, which is the bread and butter MK Mobile. But before we do that, let me answer some of your questions that you left in the comment section. The first one was about if I can suggest any good teams and how to fuse them fastly. Let me answer this question in the next video actually, because the next video is going to be in detail on teams, characters and how to fight in Faction Wars. So the next question was about the cards and how to level them up fast. Well, the answer is very easy. The best way to level up cards is by playing Faction Wars. You can see Faction Wars is the best way of leveling up cards. So I would advise you just to play Faction Wars until your characters get, let's say, to level 40, and if you want to level them fast after level 40, the best way is by using level up cards that can be obtained through specific packs. But for now, especially when your characters are low level, you don't really need to waste anything on those level up cards because it's not worthy. So for now, just play Faction Wars. That's my advice overall. Before we proceed to Faction Wars, let me quickly tell you what I did between episodes. So I increased my collection. You can see I have a gold card. My first gold card is Balance Kenshi, so I was very happy. And also I opened some silver packs and some bronze packs, and I got those 4 characters: Kotal Kahn, Scorpion, Jackie, and Ninja Mime Johnny Cage. You can see I haven't played with them at all. They are level 1. Also what I did is I completed my second column in Raiden trial, so that was very good. More or less that's it. I played 2 more games in Shao Kahn's Tower. And of course the quest mode. Always, if you don't have time to play, actually you can always restart your quests. Very good idea in the beginning, because this is free souls for you. Okay, so let's jump to Faction Wars. The first thing I want to talk about is the Faction Wars store. When you complete certain, let's say, goals in Faction Wars, you will be given some blood rubies, which is the currency, and you can spend it on characters or equipment. Take my advice, guys, and please don't spend them on characters in the beginning. But if you want to spend them on characters anyways, I will advise to do it on Scorpion. Scorpion is the best card out of those 4, in my opinion, of course. When it comes to equipment, all of these items are good, but I can point out some of them which are not that good. That should be the Bloody Shokan armor. The reason for it is that it doesn't give you any HP, and the opponent critical hit chance reduction, not that great, to be honest. The Tusha, very good against Jason, but not that good against everybody else. And the nice actually boost of this item is unlockable at Fusion 10. Before that, this item is almost unusable. The next item, which is not that great, is the Sindel Ring. I mean, this is a very good item in specific situations, when you're copying, for example, regeneration or something else. But if you don't use it correct, it is just a good item but not great. It becomes great only in certain situations. So if you're unsure how to use it, better don't max it out in the beginning. And the last item, which is not that great in my opinion, is Shadow Charge, because when you max it out, it just blinds the enemy team, and blinding an enemy team is good, but it's not great. I mean, just not good enough. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you are the milestones. By playing in Faction Wars, you're given those daggers. The more daggers you have, the more rewards you get, up to 300,000. Once you go past that, you're not going to receive any additional rewards. You're just grinding for a better spot in the overall rankings. So speaking of that, let's go to leaderboards. You can see now that we are standing at number 52,965 with Apprentice 3 with almost 10,000 daggers. If we are going to finish in Apprentice 3, we're going to get 6,000 coins, 20 souls and 60 blood rubies. Also 2 common equipment, which is the lowest tier equipment in the game, and 1 uncommon equipment. I would advise you guys to always check which is the amount of daggers that you need to get in order to get to at least combatant 2 in the Silver League, because if you get there you're going to get one gold card, and you have, in this particular tire, you have 3% chance of getting diamond card, which is amazing. And currently, if we go to combatant 2 in the Silver League and scroll all the way down until we can see the other league, you can see which is the minimum amount of daggers we need to get in order to finish in that tire, which is 37,350. So if you want to be in this league, which is combatant 2, we need to get at least 37,000. Of course, we need it now because since the beginning of the season, as the season progresses, this amount is going to be higher and higher. So we need to keep track of that and make sure that we finish in this league so that we can get a free gold character. And we have, of course, 3% chance of getting a diamond character, which is a very, very powerful card. Alright? So, of course, I'm going to show to you also what you're going to get if you, let's say, finish in the Contender 3 League, which is the Golden League. 30,000 coins, 60 souls, 300 blood rubies, and you can see now that we have about 30% chance of getting a good diamond card, or at least gold classic Melina, which is a very nice card, and the chance of getting all others gold change card is 70%. So basically, the better league you end up in, the better chance of getting diamond card. And the last thing, of course, is the battle log. You can see I played some games in Faction Wars just 30 minutes ago. You can see what was the player that you faced. Of course, once again, when you're playing Faction Wars, you're not playing humans, you're playing teams created by humans but controlled by bots, so you're not playing humans. So this guy wasn't playing warrior in red. You see, I beat him because he didn't even have a gold card, and I have two cards which have Fusion 1 and 1 gold card. This was a fair battle. Another thing about Faction Wars is that, of course, you can edit the team. You can prepare 3 teams so that you can easily switch and, let's say, fight 3 hard battles one after the other, because you have 3 prepared teams. Okay? So, we're going to do a quick battle in Faction Wars now, so I can demonstrate our new Balanced Kenshi card, and I can demonstrate how they quickly level up in Faction Wars. This video is going to be shorter than the others because it is solely focused on Faction Wars, but the next video is going to be between episodes, going to be very long, so stay tuned. It's going to be very interesting. I'm going to show to you how to play in Faction Wars, how to usually block in time, how to win battles very easily, and how to be overly successful in Faction Wars. And I was saying that in Faction Wars, actually, you're going to get almost every time very fair matchups. And for example, in battle mode, the more battles you have, the stronger opponents you face, until a point where the opponents are very, very difficult and you cannot possibly handle them. Oh my god, we are actually facing very hard battle here. I wasn't expecting that their Kenshi is very strong, and their Devore is very strong. No, unfortunately, but I believe we're going to win. I really hope their Johnny is weak. Their Kenshi is almost dead, which is always good. Kenshi, again, the silver Kenshi is very good. So I was saying that in Faction Wars should be always having good matchups. So it shouldn't be very hard. Almost never it is very hard in Faction Wars. The other thing I need to mention is that you're going to get better daggers the better teams you have. Oh my god, he's dead. That's not good. So if you have a stronger team and you win, you're going to receive better rewards than if you have not that strong team. I'm actually probably going to lose this battle because their Devore is really strong. I don't know which fusion she is. I didn't pay attention, but she seems very, very strong. I'm going to sacrifice my Kun Jin to her and try to kill her with Kenshi. That's a really interesting battle. She's going to the special one. Yes, she does. Oh my god. Damage is real. Oh my god, this battle is this is a good example of battle in Faction Wars, which is not that fair because their Devour is really oh my god. Oh my god, this was amazing. This was amazing, really. I need to check out which fusion she was, because this was really amazing. Let me see. It was fusion 1? Oh my god. Okay, let's do it again. I didn't expect this to happen. Really, she felt like she's very tough. I don't know how, but she killed all my characters. Probably the reason was that her special attacks were upgraded, while my Kenshi special attacks are not upgraded, so he doesn't really deal a lot of damage with his special attacks. Probably this was the reason. I don't see any other reason. Of course she was fusion 1, but this is not a huge difference. She felt like invincible. I wasn't dealing any damage to her whatsoever. So I hope this battle will be more... Yeah, this battle seems obtainable. I believe we're going to easily win this, even though he's blocking all the time. This is very annoying when the opposite team is blocking all the time. Yes, we won this easily. Let's put our Kano in the battle. Okay, this guy is going to die very easily. We're going to put our Kunjin, and he's going to kill him. Okay, so this was better. I'm sorry for the loss, guys, but it was interesting for me as well. Really, the Devour felt very strong, and the reason for it was that we have 3 characters, but we haven't really invested any coins into making their special attacks better. And I'm going to do this now. Definitely the first character that you want to buff is your Kenshi, because he's our damage dealer and our best gold card. I'm going to invest all my coins in upgrading his special one. Okay guys, so that's all for me for today. Stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be the first Between episode video of the series, where I'm going to be covering in detail how to be successful in Faction Wars in terms of fighting techniques and building the correct teams. That's all for me for today. Take care guys, bye bye.